Khadijah razhiyallahu anha, first woman of Islam. Remarkable women have done remarkable things in every part of the world, in every time in history. Most of their accomplishments were not recorded in history books. While just as brilliant, creative, and courageous as men, women in many societies have been valued less, and often their contributions discounted, not recorded at all, or attributed to men. Notable exceptions were women so extraordinary their worth could not be ignored or minimized. One such woman, revered by billions, is Khadijah bint Khuwaylid. Khadijah, daughter of Khuwaylid, born in Mecca in 555 CE. Khadijah, razhiyallahu anha, was born to a life of privilege. Her family was important in Mecca and quite wealthy. She could have lived a life of ease all her days. Khadijah, razhiyallahu anha, however, was an intelligent and industrious young woman who enjoyed business and became very skilled. When her father died, the young woman took charge of the family business, which thrived and grew under her direction. Compassionate as well as hard-working, Khadijah razhiyallahu anha gave a great deal of money to help others, assisting the poor, sick, disabled, widows, orphans, and giving poor couples money to marry. Twice Khadijah razhiyallahu anha married, and when each of her husbands died, she overcame her grief and continued to rear her small children and run her successful caravan business by herself. Khadijah razhiyallahu anha had many employees, including the important position of her agent, who traveled with her caravans, negotiated deals in other cities, and took charge of the large amounts of money involved in the trading business. When Khadijah razhiyallahu anha was 40 years old, she was widely known in Arabia as a powerful, smart, independent woman, and many men wanted to work for her. However, when she needed to hire an agent, she did not hire any of the men who eagerly sought the job. Instead, she selected a hard-working young man named Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who had the reputation of being honest and diligent. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was only 25 years old when he accepted the job, but he proved to be an excellent employee and a courteous and ethical man. Within a fairly short time, Khadijah razhiyallahu anha concluded he would be a suitable partner in life as well, and so she, Khadijah razhiyallahu anha, proposed marriage to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The difference in their ages was 15 years, but there was never a question of their complete devotion to each other. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam continued to work for Khadijah's caravan business, and they had 6 children together, although only one of the children, a girl named Fatima, lived to adulthood. Khadijah razhiyallahu anha and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam lived happily in this busy, productive way for 15 years. But when Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was 40, their lives took a radical turn. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam meditated in a cave outside Mecca from time to time, and one afternoon he returned home from the cave, exhausted and frightened, calling to Khadijah razhiyallahu anha for help. He told her the angel Jibreel had spoken to him with a message from God, but he did not know what it meant. Khadijah razhiyallahu anha believed Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She assured him he was sane and that this news was good, not fearful. Khadijah razhiyallahu anha became the first convert to Islam and remained Muhammad's most staunch believer, ally, and friend through the trials that lay ahead. Khadijah razhiyallahu anha encouraged Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to leave the business and preach full-time. She financially supported him so he could preach with all his heart and energy. She sustained him in this way for the rest of her life. When necessary, she supported his followers too. In the early years, when the growth of Islam was slow and increasingly dangerous, Khadijah razhiyallahu anha protected Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam with her political power and influence. As time passed, Muhammad's compelling word gained followers, and just as steadily, city leaders became more alarmed and wanted Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam arrested. Eventually, when the authorities could not be kept away and finally came for him, Khadijah razhiyallahu anha left her comfortable home to join her husband, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in hiding. 3 years of rugged living followed, during which Khadijah razhiyallahu anha depleted her entire large fortune supporting the followers of Islam. Her wealth was gone, and her health strained to the breaking point by deprivation. However, her spirits remained high, and her devotion never flagged. Finally, the brave, honorable, and faithful Khadijah became ill and died. The year Khadijah razhiyallahu anha died was 619 CE. She was 65 years old, and she and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam been partners for 25 years. Muhammad's uncle Abu Talib also died that year, and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam called 619 the year of sorrow. It is known in Islamic history as the year of sorrow to this day. Khadijah razhiyallahu anha is recognized as a great woman. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam revered Khadijah's memory the rest of his life and consistently held her up to both men and women as a model of intelligence, virtue, courage, and devotion to family and to Allah. During the 25 years of their marriage, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam remained married only to Khadijah razhiyallahu anha. After Khadijah razhiyallahu anha died, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam numerous wives at once, as was the custom of that time. Khadijah razhiyallahu anha is revered by Muslims worldwide, honored with the titles First Believer and Mother of Believers. Muslims believe Islam is the true faith, originating with Adam and Hawa alayhis salam. So the work of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam did not create Islam. However, its success is in great part due to Khadijah's unwavering support in its formative years. Hey, amazing my YouTube family! Thank you for watching Spiritual Miracle Tales. We hope these stories have touched your heart and inspired your soul. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe to our channel and share these tales with your friends and family. Your support helps us bring more uplifting and miraculous stories to the community. May peace and blessings be upon you. Stay tuned for more inspiring tales. Don't forget to like, comment, and spread the love.